Well, I tried to go heavy on the warm-up. That sucked. Kind of disappointed in myself. But it's just a warm-up. That's okay, I guess. We're gonna come back and finish this workout strong. Really thought I could go heavy on that warm-up, but 315 was just too much, honestly. But you know what? I put the weight up, I did it. That's all that matters. And I'm just gonna finish this workout strong. Let's get it. Yo, shout out to my boy Bobby for coming out to jiu-jitsu tonight. Can't wait to keep this up with you, man. I'm looking forward to it. Next is, I think these are called split squats. They're like lunges, but you're doing the weight. So I think these are called split squats or lunge squats, something like that. We're about to do that. I just did some Romanian deadlifts just to stretch out the back of my legs, my hammies. So Bobby, I love you, man. Can't wait to keep this journey up with you. Shout out to Damon for getting into kickboxing. Shout out to little Aaron, little Dillard for getting into wrestling and into jiu-jitsu. Shout out to all the boys that are in the gym, getting better, working on their minds. Let's continue the workout. We got some glute bridges next. Those split squats or those lunge squats really got my butt cheeks feeling tight, and that feels awesome. So we're about to hit some glute bridges and just keep going from there. I don't know how to do a voiceover, so like I'm just gonna talk in between my workouts. So let's get it. Let's go. quick FYI, I am wearing my mask, but I'm taking it off right before I do my sets. Holy crap. We're doing leg curls right now, and then we're gonna do leg extensions. So we're gonna do those, not back to back. I usually do it back to back, but I'm doing the bulk, so I'm just trying to do super heavy, get some rest in between sets, and then hit it heavy again. So after I do the leg curls, the leg extensions, and then we're gonna finish off with some calf raises. But I don't like doing standing calf raises. We're gonna go hit the sled, and I'll show you guys how to do that on the sled. Doing the calf raises on the sled, there's like a little circuit to it, and it's 20 reps, and then you hold for 30. You have your toes in, or your toes straight, toes out, and then toes in. And you do so you 20 reps, 30 seconds, hold, back to back to back. And dude, I'm telling you, it burns, it builds them up. I've definitely been able to see like a lot of progress in my calves. Those are like a trouble area on my body, but they're coming along nicely. So let's finish it, let's go. Okay, we're gonna pull up to the sled right now. Usually I do this machine with no weight, but 25s aren't that bad. So let's load up in this real quick, and I'll show you how your feet are supposed to sit on the sled. So first set, super easy. Toes pointed in, knock out 20 of these, and then you're gonna hold, let it fall back, and get a stretch back behind here on your calves for 30 seconds. After that, toes out, pump out 20 more, and then hold for 30. Last set, toes in, knock out 20, and then let it fall back and hold for 30. And then I usually do two to go through this 2 times, so 2 sets. But if you're trying to build really big calves, do 3 or put more weight on. So yeah, let's get this knocked out. Last workout of the day, come on. I feel like this camera is gonna move on me. All right, guys. Real quick, thank you for watching the video this far. If you made it this far, I just want to say that when you're starting out, you know, I'm pushing, and I'm trying to be quiet because my brother's back there sleeping. I'm gonna push you guys to do your own research. YouTube is full of like all kinds of information, but most importantly, just listen to your body. I feel like that's super important. Make sure you're drinking a bunch of water and you're eating as clean as possible. Make good choices. You know, when you're doing your journey, your fitness journey, your weight loss journey, whatever it may be, do your research, okay? And just show up. Really, just you're gonna have to put the time in. Really, a lot of people who get into this, a really big portion of this is getting comfortable with the gym and getting their diet right. Just watch what you eat, cut the snacks out. You know what you got to do. It's going to be tough. You just got to do it. You have to do it. The dieting is the biggest part about this, okay? Anybody can go for a walk. Anybody can show up, but it's like what you do outside of the gym. You got to eat. You got to start eating better. You got to start cutting out all that crap. Like if you hit your protein intake and your calorie wherever you have it marked at, your like, you know, you hit your, can't remember what it's called, but if you hit your protein and your calorie mark wherever, if you're in a deficit, or you're trying to just, most likely people are going to be in a deficit, but I mean, if you're trying to put on some mass, you know, as long as you hit your protein intake and your calorie intake, whatever that may be, do your research. You guys go to YouTube, look up TDE or BMI calculator, look that up. As long as you hit those, the macros or whatever, man, it's okay if you have a snack or you have a little tiny cheat meal. You know, don't overdo it, and just slowly work your way up to where it's like once a week, every other week, once a month. You know, because everybody likes a freaking burger or some pizza. You know, that's fine, but a majority of this starts with your diet. So as soon as you get your diet on point, everything else is going to come so easy, I promise you. And I know a lot of people that I've talked to, that I've asked questions. I get that going to a gym is super intimidating. Like I remember like showing up to a public gym and I was just kind of like looking at everybody and like, oh wow, there's a lot of cute girls, there are a bunch of dudes that are in shape, like, you know what I mean? And if I'm gonna give a tip about that, it's just, you know, show up and you know, get familiar with the gym. You don't, I know some, okay, wherever I left off, sorry the camera cut, it does that. I need to get a new camera soon. But you know, I feel like the best way to get comfortable in a gym is to show up, and even though you might not know what you're doing and you're still in the middle of your research, just show up. Hop on the treadmill, start walking, look around, get familiar with the layout of the gym. The more, and I promise you, I promise you this, no one is there judging you. Nobody is there looking at you and saying, what is this person doing here? Everybody is there to get better, and I promise you, people who have been doing it for a while, seeing newcomers come in makes them so happy, because just personally for me, knowing that I can see new people come in, or even people that have been there for a while, that motivates me, because like, we're all there to get better, and that just makes it, for me, just makes it more worth the while just to show up, because I know, like, on a more intellectual level, it's like, wow, like these people are ready to put the work in. Like, people got problems, people got issues, there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on in the world, but to know that people are showing up to the gym to get better, that should motivate you. Don't ever let any kind of insecurities hold you back, because you know what, I still have stuff like that going on too. Sometimes I'm like thinking in my head, am I dressed right? Do I look like, is what I'm wearing okay, appropriate? Or like, you know, people are insecure, and it sucks sometimes, but just show up, man. Just show up, hop on a treadmill, get familiar with the layout of the gym. You know, you can, you know, walk around, you just get used to it, you know, and if you don't have a problem with that, then you're in good hands, because you're just gonna jump in, start hitting the weights, and more often than not, you know, the more you show up, the more familiar other people get with you, and you guys will start chit-chatting and make friendly conversation. The gym is a safe place. It's amazing. I have yet to gone to any gym and have somebody make me feel, you know, like insecure. Like, everything that I feel is all in my head. It's me. I've never witnessed anybody, you know, looking at me weird or say anything weird to me. And I know that happens, but you know, if that happens, you let me know. I'll show up and I'll straighten that person out. But that's not gonna happen. And if it does, come get me and I'll fix it. But you know, it won't. So just show up, okay? Do your research, eat good, drink plenty of water, eat clean. Guys, I promise you, after 3 months, going into 6 months, which I know some of you guys, like, that's a long time. I'm telling you, time flies. I'm passing 15 months now, and it just feels like, you know, I've been doing this for a while now, and it's like I'm always looking forward to it. But you know, after your 3 months, it's gonna feel like a chore. It felt like a chore for me. After the 6 months, going into the 9 months, like, I was so motivated, and after that, it's like a lifestyle now. It's like my priority to show up. It's like part of my day, you know what I mean? Like, I always look forward to it. So consistency, and over time, and trust me, 3 to 6 to 9 months, that is a blink of an eye. That is just a blink of an eye. Like, you won't even notice it. I promise. Like, it's gonna be super tough, but I promise you guys got this. Like, and if you have any questions, always, anytime, feel free to ask me, okay? So I just wanted to record that. It was just really just heavy on me, just to get that message out. Research. Even if you have questions, just ask me. So I'm uploading a video right now. I hope you guys watch that. It's going to be my 5 huge tips when starting your fitness journey. So go ahead and watch that video. And I appreciate you guys for watching this video. So as always, Godspeed, God bless, stay woke, fam. Peace.